welcome back to our second segment of Cocktails on the Couch with your girl, Vanessa J. We're still joined with Latosha, Denise, and Tasha. Let's continue this interview here. Did you ever fight back?
Vanessa, I fought back tears, but I really couldn't, to be honest. Here's a 6'3", 240 plus, diesel guy,
right.
Ex-football player. Here I am, 5'4", maybe 5'5", or 5'1.5", But to be honest, my grandmother used to always tell me, a woman can never fight a man. A woman can never beat a man. So no.
Couldn't fight back.
I couldn't fight back. I shielded, the pain. I just took it. I took it.
Was there ever a time where, how sometimes, cause my husband, he's, a police officer, and he tells me all the time about the domestic violence that he goes, the calls he goes out on, and there's been times where he had to go to a home of being domestic violence or whatever, and the girl may decline to, press charges.
Yeah.
Was there a time when you called the police and you decided not to press charges?
Oh, absolutely. Within those 15 years that I was being traumatized with abuse, of course, there were several calls to our local municipalities. I mean, we moved a lot.
Okay.
But there were times when I called and the officers came, and there were times where they made them leave.
Okay.
Take a walk, 10-minute walk. There was a time when one of the officers said, both of you all are going to jail. And there were times when, out of fear for him, thinking that the police might do something to him, I just said, never mind, call. Even though they saw the tears, even though it may have been a red mark in my face, and I just didn't allow them to intervene.
Really? Did they ask where the marks come from, and you probably just lied or whatever?
I did a lot of lying, unfortunately. I did a lot of cover-up for him. Out of fear that the next time would be worse, or fear of my kids losing their father.
Wow.
The Bible speaks about, we perish for the lack of knowledge, and I was just, didn't educate myself or have enough education during that era that to know that there were resources out here to know that I could have pressed charges and eventually issue restraining order, order of protection and things like that. I was not aware.
Wow. So, Tasha, were you actually afraid of him? Like, I know you said he was a big guy, 6'3", but were you, afraid? Afraid, oh my God, he's going to kill me next time. That type of afraid. Or you say it was to the norm. You got so used to him putting his hands on you. Did you ever feel like next time this is going to be it?
To be honest, if I can think back, no. I can't really remember if there was a time. On the days when we did not fight, which was not often, I wasn't afraid of him. But when I knew, I was afraid to even ask him the question, who is this woman? Who is this woman? I'm just kidding. Who is this woman? Why is she calling you? Why is she texting you? Why did she say she loved you? And I knew that fear started kicking in because when he got up off the couch, I'm saying, he's getting ready to hit me. So
because you asking him.
Because I'm asking him about his infidelity.
Because he's disrespecting you.
Yes.
In you all's home.
Yes.
And you questioning him about the disrespect.
Yes.
And then that's when his anger comes out, when he's pretty much started abusing you.
That was the vast majority of the abuse that I suffered. Money is missing, bills are behind, little disconnection notices coming in, and then the other women. He was a good father to me. He was a good provider, but this is not just for a check. money is missing. You know, now.
You knew he was taking care of another household.
Yes, another woman. Or it got to the point where now we don't have a joint account. I want my own. You know, and I ended up getting the mail one day, and that's what we had, the electronic mail, and there were hotel stays from the credit card. And so this is how I knew that you were cheating, but how? I just couldn't understand, how were you cheating? Well, when did you have time?
Because he was always at home?
He was home every night. Or work.
Really?
Or work, yes. Yes, and so that's the vast majority of my marriage and the abuse I suffered, and ultimately one of my babies suffered, is because of his unfaithfulness.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Did he ever threaten to kill you, Tasha?
Not uttering those words.
Okay, so not verbally.
Not verbally, but his actions did say. The rage in his eyes, or how hard he would hit me, or choke me. I mean, there was one time he had choked me and my feet was trying to find the floor. So, without even saying it, I felt that he tried to kill me, or wanted to kill me.
Right. So what happened after that? Like, I can't even imagine you up in the air, like your feet dangling, his hands are around your neck. Are your kids witnessing this? Like, once you fell down to the ground, what did you do? Did you go run out of the house? Did you go to your room? And go, like, what happened after that? I'm trying to visualize this, you know, and it's heartbreaking and devastating. I know you don't want to relive this, but I'm thankful, very thankful that you're sharing your story. But what happened after that point when you thought you was going to die? Because his hands are that close to your neck and choking you. Like, what happened?
Well, once he released me, or after he slapped me or punched me, he would literally go into another part of the house or leave the house. And because it became normal after so many years, after maybe 7 years, I just knew one day that week or one day that month, he's going to slap the shit out of me. Wow. And so I began to, the house was in such a disarray. I would begin to fix the furniture back and just kind of put everything back together as if although my nose is running, or, you know, I'm in some pain, blood coming out my nose, it just became, okay, now, I'm done with that for the week. A lot of times, I would pray right before he would hit me and say, Lord, I don't want to feel the pain. And I didn't.
Yeah, he was numb.
I was numb. I wouldn't feel it until after.
Wow.
And because I work midnight, because I never missed my daughters, any of their, they were very athletic, any of their events, any parent-teacher conference. I worked midnight, he worked days. And so a lot of the fights would happen when the baby was not at home, when my children were not at home. He would miss work or come home for lunch on his route, or the babies were after school doing their cheerleading or track, and fights happened then. But as they got older, and the neighbors started whispering, because they could hear.
I'm sure.
Or they'd see the police at the house.
Okay. And
a neighborhood kid, my dad said, my mom said, the police is at your house. And as they're getting older, they start noticing things. They start noticing the marks, and I couldn't hide behind that anymore.
Right. Was there ever a time where he hit you or beat you so bad where he sent you to the hospital?
Yes, but I didn't go to the hospital.
You didn't go?
I didn't go. I just allowed myself to heal. I allowed the wounds to heal. Plus, I worked at a hospital.
Oh, wow.
So I knew what to do.
Medicated?
Yes.
Wow.
Ice pack.
Yeah.
Cold butter. Talked to some of the physicians who encouraged me to leave, and some of